Yes FM Stupid News.
If you watch baseball, you know the umpire and catcher a lot of times will have conversations going on during the game. In some cases, the catcher may gripe about some bad calls, et cetera, et cetera. And there's been umpires who've tossed catchers for mouthing off too much. Well, this umpire in a baseball game called the police on the catcher.
But here's why, allegedly. This happened in Beechwood, Ohio. An ump there recently called police because he thought that the high school catcher was purposely allowing balls to intentionally hit him, including one that beamed him in the face. This led to a confrontation on the baseball field between the 75-year-old ump and the 15-year-old catcher. No charges were filed, but the catcher's parents are planning to file a complaint with the Ohio High School State Athletic Association. Makes me think of the scene in The Replacements where Shane Falco throws the football and hits the guy right in the noggin and the helmet knocks him out. But it sounds like this is repeated. So either the catcher's really terrible or the catcher really was doing it. But as a 75-year-old ump, I've umped. That's why you have on all the pads and everything else, because some people are just jerks.
You would think at 15 years old, you'd have better sportsmanship than that.
It depends on your parents, too.
Right,
because I'm telling you, if I'm the mom in the stands, I'm going to be walking down the field and yanking you out myself if I know that you're doing it on purpose.
Even your coaching. Your coaching.
Yeah, your coaching, your teammates, your pitcher.
And that apparently this Uber driver was no longer, he never actually got to be a retired drug dealer.
Yeah, so this Uber driver was recently arrested. Turns out he was wearing a retired drug dealer t-shirt. That's what it said on his t-shirt. And this is in Ohio. He got arrested for possession. Robert Rose had 24 grams of meth in his car. Here's what happened, though. One of his Uber passengers alerted police after hearing about the drugs he had hidden in a false bottom aerosol can. He's now facing multiple drug charges. So I'm guessing he probably tried to sell it to the patron of his car, and instead of them buying it or saying no thank you, they reported him. And now he's no longer a retired drug dealer because he never stopped trying to sell them.